Hey there, everybody. I'm CCP Dolan here with CCP bringing you Confederation of xXPIZZAXx versus Dead Terrorists.
Yes, indeed. We've got 4 more matches left today. Of the full 32, we'll be doing another 32 tomorrow. And we got from Pizza, one of the droniest drone teams, as Dolan said. I think it captures it very well. This is a very drone team. Double Armageddon, triple Vexor, triple Algos, triple Celestis, Guardian, and yeah, that is a lot of drones. Even the little ships have drones. Dead Terrorists, on the other hand, have brought Ham Legions. So these are a ship that they actually used to great effect last Alliance tournament, and I think they're trying to repeat that. Legions, Prophecies, Guardian, Maledictions, Punishers. It's a pretty good combo. I think actually I'd go with Dead Terrorists on this because they're going to tank a lot.
Yeah, when you go that much armor tank, like your resistors so high, you've got so much brick behind you, but do you have all drones?
No, they definitely don't have all drones. They've got a lot of missiles. They got some drones. Prophecies are drone ships. Yeah. But there are so many drones that are going to be appearing from this pizza team. Got hammerheads, bouncers, more hammerheads. Bunch of stuff coming out here. We should see some light for drones too soon. And they're going to try to snipe some guys off right off the bat. Not much applied so far. They do have damps going onto the Guardian, the Legions. On the Legions, it's not going to be a big deal.
Triple Celestis, and those are going to be strong damps. Like the Legion just wants to get in close anyway.
But on the Guardian, it's a very big deal. So we already have the Algoses tackling.
We've got a very over-eager Malediction.
Yes, the Malediction of Saltire of Dead Terrorists decided to head in all by himself, and I'm pretty sure he can't get repped because his Guardian is super damned.
I'm also pretty sure he's getting attacked by about 40 drones.
Yes, I mean, Algoses everywhere. Lots and lots of Valks and Warriors and Hammerheads, and he's still actually tanking decently well. He lasted a while there, but yeah, the Guardian didn't get a single rep.
Let's see who's next hero who's going to sprint into this.
Next is the Legions. Well, they're not going to die quite as fast. But we'll see. They're going to try. Larf 1986, taking some damage. So Pizza has decided to try to break one of these Legions. We'll see how long it takes. This Legion is still not receiving any reps yet. That Guardian is going to have to get in very close in order to actually get your reps applied, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that of when those reps hit. It may have been too late, and once he gets within range, he's going to be within range of the Geddon's nukes as well.
So we have webs on the Vexor and Guardian. Let's see if they can apply any DPS here.
Yeah, main DPS being applied to that Vexor right now, but at the moment, Larf is going down a lot faster, and still no reps being applied from their Guardian of Dead Terrorists.
Punisher drops by, Phoenix, but we also have Larf dropping. Yeah, damage split across.
Yep.
All the damage from Dead Terrorists landing on Vexor. Perhaps the natural chaoticness of Pizza is overwhelming.
Still no reps on Larf.
Yeah, he's catching reps now, but he's not fighting them off.
No, he's not. There's no rep effect on him. He is. No, the Vexor is, sorry. Larf in the Legion.
Oh, yeah.
So the Guardian of Latilo of the Dead Terrorists has actually not repped anyone yet. Has not done anything, just because he's so super damped. And this is the strength of damps in this format.
So Larf, so as they switch primary to Bullet Tooth, we actually see, I think they're probably splitting their light drones off to really lay the law down on these Tormentors and Punishers as they switch primary to the other Vexor, choosing to leave the Geddons for last, I guess.
Yeah, so Latilo in the Guardian there, the story so far for Dead Terrorists, he hasn't been able to rep anything. He had to move in close. He still can't rep anything, and he's also getting neuted now. It's just going up against Celestis like this is really hard. There we go. He did get reps there on the Tormentor, but then they had to drop because he's probably been neuted out. So this is a really strong combo. The long newts plus these Celestis damps, very powerful, and Pizza is taking very good advantage of it. They're playing this perfectly.
Yeah, and you can see ECM effects landing on the Guardian. Actually, the only ship that you would really benefit massively from jamming out is that Guardian.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he's got some pretty strong sensor strength, potentially running ECCM as well.
And those are just ECM drones, I'm sure. Yes, they are indeed. And so yeah, he's probably not going to get jammed very easily.
As Bullet Tooth dies,
the damage is just going away for Dead Terrorists.
Yeah, and we'll see here as reps potentially need to start landing on this Vexor if they want to keep him up. Yeah, here he goes.
Yep, he's getting some reps.
He's getting some reps, but there's cap pressure on both. Cap pressure goes off on the Vexor.
Yeah, so the double Geddon, triple Celestis combo is really the story of this match. They were able to force the Guardian of Dead Terrorists in too close so that he got neuted, and if he stayed away, there would be just nothing he can do. It's a really powerful combo. there's a lot of different things you can do with damps, which is why we're seeing them so many in the tournament. I'm expecting Celestis will be one of the most commonly banned ships once we start banning.
They just lured Dead Terrorist into their web of delicious pizza, and
they got stuck in the cheese.
Yeah. The Geddon finally catching them, putting that cap pressure down on there. So as we see cleanup, basically.
Yeah, Capcoo's Guardian is going down now, but I really doubt that, because this Legion of Instructicon is about to follow, and it's just, yeah, they're not going to have the DPS. 2 Prophecies, which are really nice ships, but not enough to beat 2 Geddons and a whole bunch of cruisers.
Yeah. And they're in tight. Like, a setup like Pizza's makes you absolutely have to come up to them.
Yes, and then once you come up to them, you wish you hadn't.
Yeah.
It's a really strong use of damps. There's really 2 different things you can do with damps. You can either force people in close to you, or you can try to stay far away from yourself, like we saw with, say, Raven setups. We haven't been seeing as much of the kiting teams this year. The really, really fast kiting teams. We haven't really been seeing the Tengu kiting teams that we saw in like the New Eden Open, for instance. We're not really seeing the Raven kiting teams yet. It's possible that those may be being saved for later in the tournament, or maybe the teams have decided they're not really strong enough. What they've been using the damps for is for knocking out these Lodgies and for bringing people in close.
And it's pretty hard to kite against drones.
Yes. It is quite hard, especially when they've got the range bonus. It's easier to kite against the drones on these guys. So you can just outrun the Hammerheads and Valks. You can get out of the range of a Geddon's sentries, because the Geddon doesn't have that big range of tracking bonus that the Dami has. It does have that big nuke bonus, but the drones don't have the same kind of reach.
Yeah. As we see now, Joder's Prophecy going through armor. I am being creepily watched by CCP Rise, who's just like been hovering. No, there you go. Hovering next to me during this whole match. As dropping down in the structure, losing a Vexer in return, but they can lose ships.
Joder, Larf, Bullettooth, these guys are some of the most experienced old tournament players that I know. They've been around for quite a while in the tournament. They've always put together some pretty strong teams. Getting knocked into the elimination bracket, though, right away by Pizza. And this is a very strong Pizza team. Like, they executed well. They did the job.
Who was it who sent us pizza during the New Eden Open?
Was it this pizza or the other pizza? I can't remember.
Percussive Pizza.
It was Percussive, yeah. It was the other pizza.
I'm just throwing it out there to Confederation of Pizza.
Yeah.
You have a pizza quota to meet. All teams that have pizza in their name.
Although knowing them, the pizza guy will AWOX us.
They don't. He opens a covert sign, and the entirety of the alliance jumps on top of us.
All right, so that's the end of that match. Confederation Pizza with a very convincing win over Dead Terrorist. We'll be back in just a moment with Sadistica Alliance versus Agony Empire.